Most 8-year-old children are unfamiliar with chimpanzee attacks, but Dunia Sibomana knows them all too well. He survived a wild chimpanzee attack 2 years ago in Africa. The chimps tore off his lips and one of his fingers and killed his younger brother. His host family in America bring him to a horse ranch every week to help him find solace.
He loves riding horses, actually, and horses are very therapeutic animals. Dunia has, he's an energetic little boy, and sometimes it's hard to calm him down, and I think that the horses overall have had a very calming effect on him.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Up, down, up, down. Excellent, buddy.
Riding horses helps take his mind off the chimp attack. The incident happened near Virunga National Park in his home country of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Nearly 7,000 miles away from where he was attacked, Dunia learns how to ride horses. His instructor says the activity can empower him.
You want to build up his confidence again, that he could be around animals and he could be around people and animals and build up his confidence. And no matter what my facial disability is, I could still do what everybody else can do.
Being around people was unnerving for Dunia when he came to America. The Smile Rescue Fund for Kids, a charity based around Stony Brook, New York, organized Dunia's journey. They learned about Dunia from the chair of Stony Brook University's Turkana Basin Institute, Dr. Richard Leakey. Now, Karina is volunteering to host Dunia at her home in Hauppauge, New York. Aside from a few donated clothes, Karina pays for a stay. Her selflessness comes from her childhood.
Ever since I was a little kid, I watched my parents and other people help others, and it's just something I have always known I was meant to do. Oh, that was a good one!
But hosting Dunia isn't easy.
I think the biggest struggle for him right now is the word no. If he's not happy, instead of being able to vocalize that, a lot of times he'll act out, or he may kind of just retreat and be very silent. I think based on what I see in his behavior, I have a feeling that he didn't have a very structured environment where he lived.
His upbringing in Africa was far from structured. He lost his mother to malaria when he was very young and also lost his older sister. His father struggled to make ends meet as a farmer. His hometown of Rutshuru is trapped in conflicts.
This is an area where there is a convergence of different militarized forces, and to live in this environment and to experience this kind of environment at that very young age would be tremendous.
Now, Dunia doesn't have to worry about where he'll get 3 meals a day. But life in America comes with its unique set of adjustments.
There's no TV where Dunia comes from. So when Dunia comes into a room, when he first got here, and we flipped on a light switch, it was like, oh my goodness, what is this magical thing? And he was flipping the switches on and off because he never saw it before.
Dunia's exuberance can be shocking, considering he may receive 4 more surgeries to his lips. The surgeons at Stony Brook Children's Hospital are offering their services to Dunia for free. His first operation was in January, about 2 months after he arrived to America without lips. The surgeons took a skin graft from his left forearm and stitched it to his lips. The graft serves as the foundation for his new lips and helps him eat without drooling. The upcoming surgeries will refine the shape of his lips.
Certainly his history is such that it's one of the more severe deformities that I've been involved in.
Dunia gives back to the charity by reminding its members of how fortunate they are. His host sister recalls seeing him for the first time at the airport.
He was just a little boy, and his face was a little destroyed, kind of. He has a bunch of scars. But that's when I realized that we're lucky.
Since that night, Dunia has grown closer to his host family.
Well, he's like a brother to me because I'm always around him. We share a room together. A lot of fun to play with. He's very energetic and he's a lot of fun to have around.
Dunia's greatest challenge could be adjusting to life after returning to Africa. If his recovery goes well, he's expected to leave America in December. The Smile Rescue Fund plans to pay for Dunia's tuition at a boarding school in the DR Congo that will give him enough food, clean water, and a comfortable bed to sleep in. Basic needs he lacked in his home village.
We're committed to each child that we help to not just forget about them once the surgical procedures are done, but to finance their continued education.
But Dunia may not want to go back.
We should go talk in a private place.
Crean said Dunia might miss America after he leaves, but she said giving him care in America is better than forsaking him.
So yes, they go back maybe wanting the things that they had here, but they also go back knowing that somebody cares for them enough to bring them here and take care of them when nobody else really could in their own country because of the, their circumstances. So I guess, you have to weigh what's more important,
Jennifer Crean and her fiancé plan to join Dunia when he returns home to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Crean intends to spend part of her week in the country with Dunia before returning home to America with her fiancé. For Stony Brook News, I'm Jimin Kim.